Hello, this is Mark from TradeInform.com and welcome to this video on how to download historic data from IG. The reason most of us as traders want to download historic data is for the purposes of backtesting. And one of the key parts of backtesting effectively is getting good source data. And the best way to get this good source data is to get it from the actual broker or the source that you use for trading. Now, I personally use IG for trading, and so this is one of the best sources of data that I can use for my backtesting. Backtesting is a key part of, I believe, for everybody for developing trading strategies. And if you are interested in the processing of developing your own trading strategies, my latest ebook is now available in the Amazon Kindle bookstore. It's available worldwide and it can be read on all tablets as well as Kindles, of course, tablets, smartphones, computers, and it is there available on the Amazon Kindle bookstore, and there is a link on the screen to get some more information about this. So how do we start getting the data from IG? Well, IG have got a page here. This is the IG Labs page, and I think it's primarily aimed at software developers, programmers, but there is a lot here for non-programmers to use. And what they've got very nicely available for us are these sample apps and SDKs. Now I'm going to show an example today using Excel. It is the most accessible of all of these platforms, and if you use this sample app, just click on the correct download link, whether you've got 32-bit or 64-bit Excel. You can download it and it is then possible to install it on your computer. And what you get when you install it is this web trading API sample, which is quite a nice little Excel VBA app that we can use for looking at our positions for trading. We can freely develop it, but if you're not a programmer, one of the key things, the most interesting thing for me, is to get the data from IG into the spreadsheet. So the first thing you need is an API key, and you get this by going into, I've just set it up here on a spread betting demo account. It's a free account, there's no risk involved for taking any positions. Clicked onto my account, settings, and go into web API keys. And here you go, you can generate a new key. You have to obviously click it to be enabled, and then set up login details, which you can set up quite easily here, username and password. So once these are enabled, you obviously take this information, go back into the spreadsheet, and you enter username, password and your API key. Okay, so once you've done this, you click login and you are there. You can actually open positions, close positions, and I'm going to look at a sample by having a look for the FTSE 100. So I'm going to click onto market search, click on FTSE 100, and these are the market options that are available. We've got the daily funded bet, the daily futures, and then we've got the September, October, December and January futures positions. Well, I'm interested in the daily funded bet. It most closely matches the cash index, and so I'm going to click on here. And you can see, if I just allow the data a few moments to scroll in, if I go over to here, we now have a nice chart here showing, this is what I'd set up, the daily account on the daily time frame. I've asked it for 1,000 points worth of data. And we have it here, the FTSE 100 daily funded bet on 1,000 points of data. Now we can see if I click onto this data page that all the data that is used to make this chart is here, not hidden at all. It's completely available with a timestamp from 2012 up to September 2015 today. So we can very simply copy and paste this. We can take it as a reference. We can take this data out. So if I wanted to do it now, I would just simply highlight all this data, and I would probably just copy and paste from spreadsheet to spreadsheet. This is about the easiest way to do it. I click on File, click on New, Blank Workbook, and I'll paste it into Square A1. So there we have the data from IG. It's downloaded into a spreadsheet, and from this we can do whatever we like. We can run Excel backtests, so we can look at historic patterns, and we have the data that's actually come from a broker, and so should be the best match for the future data that we will actually use to trade. Now, if you're interested in backtesting using Excel, the financial markets in general, you can go to www.tradingform.com for much more information and resources.